Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And thank you for watching Cooper's Thai Adventure. Welcome back. Look who's back. Cooper is back, and I got my teeth. Loving it, as my favorite catchphrase is. I am back on Jomtien Beach to do another walk and talk with you. And I just want to give you an update before we get into today's topic. Here we are on Jomtien Beach, and this is the boardwalk that I referred to that I love walking on in the mornings. And right now, I've got a few leaves on the ground. But this is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Nice, even tiles all the way there. And then on the other side here, they are about to start here. They've dug up a lot of the trees that were in the way, and they poured some concrete down here at the front, and they will be tiling all of this off as well. So beautiful, beautiful walk. Is going to be finished here in the next couple of months. So fantastic. And it'll be all the way down to the end of Jomtienbeachroad there. So let's go down the beach and let's get this walk and talk started. And today I've got a couple subjects that I'd like to talk to you about. And the first one is you wouldn't do it in your home country, so don't do it in Thailand. And this is a good topic that I think a lot of people out there need to see and hear about this. And that is that when you come out to Thailand, folks, if you wouldn't do it in your own country, don't do it here. What are some of the things that I'm talking about? Okay, I'll tell you. Every day, I see these young bucks come out here to Pattaya and Jomtien, and they're out on motorcycles, and they're not wearing a t-shirt or a helmet. And then they get stopped by the police, and they get fined, and their bike gets seized, and they get upset, they get angry, and they're like, oh, the Thai police are picking on us. Well, you brought it on yourself, dumbass. You know, you're the reason the Thai police are picking on foreigners. You're the reason, because you wouldn't go out in your home country where you're from and ride a motorbike with no helmet and no t-shirt on, would you? So why the heck are you coming to Thailand and doing it? You know, you've only got yourself to blame. You're your own worst nightmare, folks. I see it all the freaking time. And they think they're cool out here doing it. You ain't cool. Do you have any idea how many foreigners die here in Thailand every year on a motorcycle? It's a lot. It is a lot, folks, because they're not protecting themselves. They're not putting that helmet on. You know, they don't put the t-shirt on. And you get wind hit you in the chest and you're going at speed, it freaking hurts, guys. Even with the t-shirt on, it hurts. You know, so imagine how much more painful it is with not wearing one. Our nipples as men, they hurt, you know. Just don't do it. You wouldn't do it in your home country. Don't do it here. Another biggie is arguing over your barbells. I see that all the time out here. And, oh, she's trying to scam me by saying I had 2 beers and I've only had 1. 99% of the time, they're not trying to scam you. Do you have any idea how many customers these women are serving? They make the odd mistake, sure. Maybe there is the odd 1 or 2 scammer out there. But like I said, 99% of the time, ain't nobody here trying to scam you. Ain't no, you know. If you notice a mistake on your bill, don't go half-cocked. Stop arguing with the Thai people. You know, you may do that in your home country, you know, with your native people. But over here in Thailand, it's very much frowned upon. You're your own worst enemy by doing it, because you're putting yourself in a bad light. You're putting people from your own country in a bad light. And also, you're upsetting the local Thai people. They don't like it. Be friendly, be courteous. Say, hey, you made a mistake, here's my bill. You know, I've only had 1 beer, as you can see. And they'll change it. They'll be like, okay, sorry. we'll change it. And that brings me on to the third point. And the third point is, look, we all make mistakes. I know we do. I've made quite a few. I'm not perfect, you know. I'm not the ambassador of Thailand. I've made quite a few mistakes. But don't be afraid to admit them when you're wrong. When you're wrong in Thailand, put your hand up. Say, hey, I'm sorry. You know, okay, you know, it was my fault. And Thai people are very forgiving people. They'll let you get away with it, you know, and be like, okay, you know, he's apologized, she's apologized, end of story, you know, and it's sort of over and done with pretty quick and easy. It's when you go on and it's escalating, boy, you know, you've just opened a can of worms that you probably wish that you hadn't done in hindsight when you go back and look into it of that night and what you did. So don't be afraid to say, hey, I'm sorry. If a bar waitress overcharges you for a drink or adds an extra drink on there, just point it out. They'll apologize to you too. They're only human just as much as you are, you know. You can't expect the Thais to be any more perfect than what you are, you know. We don't live that way as a society. Everybody's got their faults. Thailand's got their faults. America's got their faults. England, Australia, you know, Europe. The whole planet's got their faults. We all know that. So just be polite, be courteous, smile. I know it's freaking hard. We're not used to smiling. We're Westerners. We're used to getting angry and frowning and like, why ain't you doing this? You don't need to be that way, folks. You really don't. All you got to do is just have a bit of politeness in you, and it goes a long way here in Thailand. Moving on to the next topic. Don't get in a fight in Thailand, folks, especially with the Thais. Because I'll tell you what, if you get in a fight in Thailand with a Thai person, you're not fighting one of the Thai person, you're fighting a lot of them. They will all jump in. Just as, you know, back in your home country, you got an immigrant causing a fight in your home country. Believe me, a lot of your citizens are going to jump in and give that immigrant an ass whooping. Well, it's no different here in Thailand, folks, you know. You get in a fight with the Thai, say you get in an argument, and then you take a swing. Well, guess what? You've just upset a lot of Thais on that road, and they're all going to want a piece of you. You'll be like, hell no, you don't. They're going to open a can of whoop ass on you like you wouldn't believe, and then you're the one that's going to be in trouble with the police, not them. So you're in their country, respect their laws, respect their way of life. Don't do it. If you're getting to that point where you're close to getting in a fight, stop. Stop right there. Put your hands up and be like, hey, okay, you know, I don't want to escalate this. How can we sort it out? You know, sometimes here in Thailand, you got to turn the other cheek. You really do. You don't want to be, I'll pan the camera away from my ugly face. But you don't want to be one of the ones that comes out here, ends up getting in a fight. You upset a lot of Thai people, and then they complain to the police and immigration. Next thing you know, you're being deported from the country. Thailand don't stand for a lot of shit that we're used to in the West and we get away with on a daily basis in our home countries. Here in Thailand, you're not going to get away with that. And I know I'm talking in general here. Most of our subscribers are retirees, and they're not going to act this way. And so you're probably asking yourself, Cooper, why are you talking about this? You know, that don't affect us. We're retirees. We got no time for all of that. You know, we just want to relax and enjoy our lives, just like I do. Hence why I came to Thailand to retire here 2 years ago. Wow, it's been 2 years already. I'll have to make a video on that, on my experiences. So this is primarily for you to learn about what goes on here, what I see on a daily and weekly basis here in Thailand. Foreigners having motorcycle accidents, dying, literally dying, you know. We see it on the news here every single week. Foreigners behaving badly in Thailand. It's always the young bucks. Stay away from the areas where the young bucks go. Hence why I'm making this video. You don't have to frequent the lady bars on certain roads here in Pattaya. There are other places you can go if you're into that sort of thing, where you get more mature people attending, and it's stress-free. If you go where the backpackers go, the 20-something tourists go, and you can guarantee you're going to see something messed up. You know, you're going to see how these people are acting. Oh, she just fell down. I think she might have had a couple lao cows too many. So, yeah, she's up and walking about. So that may happen to you. When you come out here, you'll see that. Stay away from those areas. Why do I promote Jomtien so much? Because Jomtien is pretty much for retirees. Yeah, you get some young people out here, but not as much as Pattaya. Pattaya is another 3 miles down that way behind me. So you'll notice the difference when you come out here between Jomtien and Pattaya. And a lot of the girly establishments that we have here in Jomtien don't have the stress and the hassle that they do in Pattaya. So just bear that in mind. And you'll be fine, you know. I had to make this video because it's a couple things I wanted to get off my chest, what to expect when you get here. Yes, Thailand is the land of smiles, but it also does have bad reputation, and in certain areas of Pattaya. Again, I'm not going to say them on the video, but I'm sure you guys have heard about them. For those that are looking to come out here, you've done your research, and probably I'm not the only YouTuber that you watch. And you'll hear on the Thai news channels, there's several foreigners that have Thai news channels out here, and they will tell you exactly what's going on what road and everything else. I'd rather not get into it. So, just some words of advice, some words of wisdom. When you come out here to Thailand and you're coming out to retire, consider Jomtien. It's one of the most laid-back areas. We got the beautiful beaches here. We got the nice condos on the beach. We've got lots of expat restaurants and lots of girly bars if you're into that stuff too, and lots of night markets. So until next time, wherever you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. God bless you all. Stay tuned. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so. It really does help the channel. And until next time, take care.